Luckily, I did save all the original files I recorded. I tried recording this video because I want to be a bit more professional, a bit more coherent. But my computer starts acting normally again. And I'll go and prove that right now. As you can tell, I just rebooted back to the desktop after me retrying to do this video again in a more cohesive manner. And I'm going to rerun those tests again. I'm going to rerun GTA 5, and then I'm going to rerun then I'm going to run Maya again. Because now the computer is functioning completely fine. Geez, go try and make you go try and make a professional video, and your computer starts working again. Or at least the video card starts working again. Yeah, I gotta put this back there. That's my little graphic card stand. That way, so I can reduce the sag in the weight on the PCI slot. But yeah, I mean, even if it's working now, that doesn't mean it's going to be doing this later down the road. Especially considering the last thing I want is to be playing Cyberpunk 2077 and then just have my card just randomly crash out somewhere. Especially if I'm really deep into a quest or something and it just crashes. And I have to restart the whole quest all over again. But like I said, I do have my old RX 580 to back myself up on, since I'll probably be returning this card. It's a real damn shame too. I'm going to let that run its course and I'll be right back. There's Nicopyra. No, it's probably not the 18 plus variant.
Suspect located. In pursuit.
One thing that's definitely not consistent is the GTA 5 benchmark. That man was my GPU when it's not working. I envision that's what my GPU is like when it's not displaying a picture. That man burning and then just dying via explosion. So, same thing like last time, I'll wait for the monitor to fully go to sleep, and then I'll reboot the computer, and we will see if the thing is starting to act up again. Be really annoying if it's starting to act up again after I try to make a more professional video. Of fucking course. When I continue on for the initial video I do, it starts acting up again. Of fucking course. I think I might actually just edit this video out just to have a very small video just to upload. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit this small little part just so you can see what the card is doing. That way, so you don't have to watch this long ass video. You can just see the meat and potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up the volume of my speakers, and we're going to wait till I get to the desktop. I'm clearly at my desktop. Right now, War Thunder and World of Warships are complaining that I do not have my hard drive plugged in. Because throughout this video, I do not want to damage my mechanical hard drive with the constant restarting of my computer. But as you can tell, I'm clearly at the I'm clearly at the desktop, but there is no picture whatsoever. Now, since I'm going to be editing this video out as its own little thing and also including it into my main big video, I need to actually show the card I'm using, or at least show you the card I'm using, or at least the box. This is the card in question, a XFX RX 5600 XT. This is about a 2 to 3 week old card for me. I got this card to replace my aging RX 580 that I got off eBay. This is still a damn good card, but since I had $300 to mess with, I wanted to upgrade my GPU for something a little bit more better, so when Cyberpunk finally comes out, I'll be able to hopefully play at 1080p max settings. So there is one other thing I want you to note about this card right now. And let me pull my camcorder off its tripod and actually show you. So, even though there is nothing on screen, I get nothing. The low blue lights are on, and the cooling fans, I need to turn off my case fans so I can actually have some lighting. The card's fans are on. So let me go and stop it. As you can tell, the card's fans are on. The card is acting like it's pushing something to both of my screens, and yet they're both blank. So, I do not know why this is happening. I've started experiencing this today. I heard that, I believe either XFX cards have issues, or it's the AMD 5000 series cards in total. I don't know which one it is, but I did read reviews that either the XFX card or the cards in general, the 5000 series, have issues, but I don't know for certain. So, to end this video, let's restart my computer and see what happens. I flipped the reset. The fan spun up like it was rebooting, but there's nothing on screen. Okay. So now you're completely starting to act like you were when I first initially woke up. I just love it when this computer does. I just love it when this happens. I don't. I am most definitely swapping out my RX 580 after this video. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. This shouldn't be a problem. And why I'm not doing anything is because I'm waiting for this thing to get back to its desktop again. Alright, I'm back at the desktop again. Lord knows Steam's giving me gripe now, I bet. Probably wants me to reset my password, even though it remembers my password. Alright. Let's see what happens when I hit restart again. Survey says nothing. Oh, there we go. I got something. A task as simple as running the GTA 5 benchmark and then just shutting down my computer is enough to cause my card to go retard. Now, this video's gone on a lot more longer than I initially wanted it to do. So, what I'm going to do is granted again, I'm going to be editing this video I'm going to be cutting this out of its main long video, which you can see is right here. The video I'm currently recording is going to be right here. But, what I'm going to do, shut up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rerun that GTA 5 benchmark on my secondary computer. And for reference, let me bring up Control Panel, Device Manager. Device Manager. Let's see, you can actually see what's going on. Yes, you can. It's an i5. It's from 2012. And the GPU is a... Where is it? An a GeForce GTX 950. This is a very old card. And thanks to Epic doing us a solid and giving us GTA 5 for free, I have me a secondary account that I have to apparently sign into again. Because fuck you, Epic. I'll be right back. Oh, lovely. I have to re-download GTA 5 again. Well, this video can't go any longer. I'll just come back when I get GTA 5. I'll reset back up on this stupid computer again. Thankfully, I've got tier 1 gigabit internet, so it shouldn't take too long, but yeah. Alright, so that's doing its final touches. I'm watching DIY perks trying to replicate Linus with water cooling a camera. So I will restart this computer when I go through this thing. So I'll come back when this is finally done doing its thing. Alright, let's see what happens with GTA 5 here. So let's go to settings. Looks like I saved all the settings prior, so I'm just going to rerun benchmark. Now this is my secondary account, so I have everything slightly tuned differently on this computer to compensate for its fairly low-end GPU. But it seems like even though I had to reinstall the game, it did in fact save at least my settings for gameplay and whatnot. So just like last time, we're going to run the benchmark, and then I'm just going to shut this computer down and reboot it again, and we will see what happens. Spoiler alert, nothing will happen. It'll boot up like no tomorrow. So let me turn up the volume so you can actually hear what's going on. Granted, it's just a... Also to know it's loading off a 2.5 inch, not 2.5 inch, a 7200 RPM drive, so it's going to take a little while longer to load. But the main boot drive's an SSD. Well, it's nice to see my old computer can still hit 100 FPS. Granted, with everything basically set to normal. It just looks like an old, it just looks like 360 and PS3. Maybe slightly better than the OG Xbox One and PS4. But you can still, but at least it's 100 FPS. All right. Peasant Systems. All right. 3, 2, 1. I was replying to a console peasant on Facebook. And I'd use a dictation because My spelling skills are potato. And obviously, my secondary computer boots up without an issue. So, let's put that into contrast with my main computer again, which, as I've shown previously, is having GPU issues. So, as you can tell, I'm watching this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut down the computer and fire it back up, and we'll see what happens. And then I'll just end the video. Obviously, I'm not going to include my RX 580 because I know my RX 580 is still a good card. I've had that card for basically a year now at this point, and I got it used off eBay. And I've only started experiencing these issues when I swapped to this new card. And again, this was before I updated the BIOS on this card. I had issues. Even updating the BIOS to fully unlock it, I've had issues. So, let's see what happens when I reboot it. Of fucking course, just watching a simple YouTube video and then shutting down the computer is enough to get the card to start acting up all over again. That was the longest reboot time I've seen to date with this computer. There is definitely something wrong with this card. It's a real damn shame too. I like this card. I like it a lot more better than my 580. It's nice stealth black. There's only 2 blue LEDs on it. It's a nice stealth black art. It's a nice stealth black card. And if I want rainbow bar for RGB or anything, I just flip the on switch for my fans here, and I get white LEDs. Granted, this one right here is dead because it's red, but real shame. Well, with that said, I'll just send this video here and upload it, and then I'll continue on with the rest of this video.